How you doing, folks? It's time for another Evil Pandora video on YouTube. Today we're doing something a little different. This is not going to be a gaming video. It's not going to be a drone video. It's going to be a I don't know how to categorize it. Sort of a music production video. If I pan over here, which it's dark in here, I apologize for the lack of light, but this is where Evil Pandora Cat Trio Productions creates sounds. It's a very simple layout. Happens to be my apartment. And it's early in the morning here in Las Vegas, so it's I don't have to have the air conditioning running yet. Now that I moved the camera around, I destroyed my shot, so I gotta try and regain it. And the viewer on the camcorder is so small I can't tell if I got the screenshot the way I want it, but moving on. Cats will be able to edit that, hopefully. See if we can set up our sound correctly. What am I doing again? Music production. What you're seeing here is my digital audio workstation loading up. I don't play golf anymore, so but this is kind of more expensive than even golf. Especially here in Vegas, the green fees are kind of crazy. Gone are the days where you could get a green fee for $10. But when you get old, you just say, there's golfing video games. You can get your fix that way. Not really, but the only time I really curse a lot is out on the golf course. Used to, anyway. As I said, those days are gone. Now, as you can see, sort of on the left side of the screen, there's all my sort of workflow. Over here, you're seeing all my song ideas. They're all sort of works in progress. You got Fell Beyond Hell and Found the Suburbs. That's going to be a great tune. Down on the bottom you got Sunbaked Tiger. I actually have my own vocals on Lost in Desert and Running. Cactus Fleas A-Jumpin'. That's going to be a big one. Licking on a Zollipop. it's loading. Maybe. There we go. So this is a sort of a, I guess you'd classify it as electronic music that I already put into an MP3 format. And my goal is to have serious works of orchestral music, symphonies and such, all using virtual instrument libraries and all that. So I'm never going to make it to the Beethoven or Mozart status, but let's see if we can play this particular thing, because this is just sort of 4 different, for lack of a better term, like what they call pads that have sounds, and you just sort of work the scale to. Oh, hold on a second. Forgot one thing. Hold on, hold everything. The cats have led me astray, and we forgot to do one thing. So we can hear this. We gotta just that. Guess I gotta be ready to adjust the volume just in case we start vibrating the walls. This particular sort of sound is just over 12 minutes long. And it's almost like it's meditation music. I don't know if you can make out the title. It's called Subtlety of Ignorance. Because I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to all this sort of stuff. I just started my YouTube channel this year in January. I'm sort of just got a list of things I want to work up to, and originally I was doing these sounds just to accompany my drone flights, but I decided to go a little bit more into some people wouldn't call it music, so I guess sound production is a better term. Evil's making sounds. They may have to actually go to upload this video to YouTube. I may have to dub in the actual track of this so you can hear it better, because I don't really want to play it too loud in the apartment because my neighbors might complain. I want to be a good neighbor. But what you're looking at is the actual tracks of the sounds as the player is playing them. first bit was from a sort of synthesizer called Tunefish 4. And that particular sound was what they just classified as a pad 1. This next deal is from Native Instruments, and their sort of synthesizer is called Massive, this particular one, and this particular sound is labeled as Antarctica. And from there we move on to Analog Lab 4. With that synthesizer, that sound is going to be called Blue Strings. Then we end up back with Native Instruments on the Contact 6 player with something that they're calling Ethereal Earth, I think. And that final thing will be Polar Moods, and when you put it all together, it's Subtlety of Ignorance. Hopefully YouTube won't bang me for any sort of copyright violations. Crossing our fingers on that one, folks. Crossing our fingers on that. But even up to 6 months ago, I wouldn't have thought that I'd be doing this, but my therapist says I need to do something. I just can't sit around and watch the cats. So whether you would consider this a hobby or what, I don't know. Of course, if I had a million subscribers on YouTube, I could start thinking that I can make money at this stuff, but I only have 1 subscriber, folks, and that's not going to get it done. This poor old senior disabled vet needs some love in the subscriber category. And of course, I wouldn't have said that on my own, folks. The cats made me say that. That's my disclaimer. But whether it's playing a piano or a virtual guitar, and I can say the piano's not virtual. I do have that keyboard. I don't have the fingers quite right between left hand, right hand, working sort of in unison. I can do halfway decent with fingers on one hand being able to move around, and fingers on the other hand being able to move around. But when you try and combine them to actually do intricate chords and stuff like that, I think there's some problems with the brain cells, and they're not able to comprehend what part of the brain is wanting to do. It's like the finger impulses aren't getting down to the fingers right way. So that's my excuses for not really sounding like a virtuoso. And I'm surprised the cats are being cooperative when we're creating this video today. Of Of course, they're on the production side, so once the video is done, that's when they start doing their real busy work with their editing prowess and all that. And we're about 3/4 of the way through this particular sound. The object is just to put you in a relaxed mood, because it seems like the outside world is kind of filled with some tension. So it's not heavy metal head-banging music, just nice and peaceful. And after this sound runs its course, I'll say a few more words of encouragement for all you would-be composers out there. I myself had to label each key on my keyboard so I knew what particular note it was, whether it was a C or a D or an E, or I didn't even know that the notes went from A to, what is it, G? So if you're looking for an H note, you're not going to see it because there isn't one. But A through G, you're good to go in the different octaves. When it comes to sharps and flats, that's another thing that I'm going to have to work on a lot. Be patient with me, folks. Eventually, we're going to be doing pretty massive projects with 60-piece orchestras. So if you like symphony music, stay tuned. We're going to be, as I said, I'm not going to be a Beethoven or a Tchaikovsky or a Vivaldi or a Mozart. And at some point I'll have to reveal my real name. But now we're just going by the gaming handle of Evil Pandora. That doesn't sound good for composing music. I don't think many people would think that Evil Pandora would be able to compose serious orchestral pieces. We're not talking about ballets or operas or anything like that. Just music, folks, just music. Now we're coming down to the closing stretch of this one. We got less than a minute of sound to go. And as I get more knowledgeable of this stuff, I'll start filling you guys in on different ways to do it. But that was Subtlety of Ignorance. Hopefully you were able to hear it. For some reason the mic picks up my my voice okay, but for some reason the like when I'm doing the video games, the engine sounds on the cars and stuff like that don't seem to come across loud enough. As I said, I may have to dub in the parts of this sound so that you can hear it better. But this was just another side of evil. Sort of not ready to classify it as music yet, but sounds of evil, here on YouTube. Stay tuned, folks. There's going to be more to come. Just remember, subscribe to the channel. The cats need your help. Cat Trio, Puff, Specs, Tiger. They all need your help in subscribers. But for now, this is Evil saying see you later, and thanks for watching, and catch you in the next video, folks. Thanks again. Bye now.